What time is it?
It's island time! Hey everybody, what time is it? There's no time like island time. Nobody is ahead, nobody's behind. Everything's fine on island time. And you'll be living on island time. Caribbean breezes blow through my mind. Where sand meets sea, that's where you'll find me. Oh, just living on island time. I'm living on island time. I may be late, but you know I'm trying to make the best of an uphill climb. There's just so much I can do to make it through. I'm living on island time. Being laid back is my only crime. Trying to find a little peace of mind. Living on island time.
All right, I have Lysol wiped down the radio board. We are here on the campus of Baldwin Wallace University on the North Coast. DK on duty, and welcome to Pandemic Show number 4, whatever it may be. We're really glad we're still on the radio every Monday night and can have a party with you for a few hours. DK Dennis King on duty, like I said. We have a fun show planned tonight. We got a couple of great guests coming up. Donavon Carpenter, artist out of country trop rock artist out of Florida way. He's traveled a little bit over the years. And a little bit later on, we're going to go down to Key West, see how our friends Key West Chris Ream and Dani Hoy are doing with Beer Chat. But let's get to things. Last week, we lost a legend, one of the biggest singer-songwriters of our lifetime, and has been on our show, not on our show, but we've been playing this music on our show for many years. So we're going to open all 3 hours tonight with a John Prine song. Let's start things off with Crazy as a Loon on Island Time.
Back before I was a movie star, straight off of the farm, I had a picture of another man's wife tattooed on my arm, with a pack of Camel cigarettes in the sleeve of my t-shirt, heading out to Hollywood just to have my feelings hurt. That town will make you crazy, just give it a little time. You'll be walking around in circles down at Hollywood and Vine. You'll be waiting on a phone call at the wrong end of a broom. Yes, that town will make you crazy, crazy as a loon. So I headed down to Nashville to become a country star. Every night you'd find me hanging at every honky-tonkin' bar. Pretty soon I met a woman, pretty soon she done me wrong. Pretty soon my life got sadder than any country song. That town will make you crazy, just give it a little time. You'll be walking around in circles, looking for that country rhyme. You'll be waiting on a phone call at the wrong end of a broom. Yeah, that town will make you crazy. Crazy as a loon. Gathered up my savvy, bought myself a business suit. I headed up to New York City, where a man can make some loot. I got hired Monday morning, downsized that afternoon, overcome with grief that evening. Now I'm crazy as a loon. So I'm up there in the North Woods, just staring at a lake, wondering just exactly how much they think a man can take. I eat fish to pass the time away, beneath this blue Canadian moon. This whole world has made me crazy, crazy as a loon. Lord, this world will make you crazy, crazy as a loon.
Don't break my heart again. Let it end. You don't love me. Don't make me start again. This aching in my heart. Don't make me hope again, knowing when you've grown tired of me, that you'll just disappear and leave me waiting here, playing the loser again. Don't give me hope, then take it away, 'cause I'll show my weakness and beg you to stay. Don't give me something to build all around, then just for a thrill, you tear it all down.
Don't make me dream again. It's a sin to make love to me and then just disappear and leave me waiting here, playing the loser again.
Don't give me hope, then take it away, 'cause I'll show my weakness and beg you to stay. Don't give me something to build all around, then just for a thrill, you tear it all down. Don't make me hope again, knowing when
you've grown tired of me, that you'll just disappear and leave me waiting here, playing the loser again.
Started drinking, I had brunch today. 12:30, man, I was blown away. I lost my pants and so they kicked me out. My Uber driver said I got my doubts. Where are your pants, sir? I don't understand. That's when I told him, hey now, listen man, this isn't the look that I am going for. I jumped into his car and slammed the door. The margaritas made me do it. I was half naked and I knew it. I knew better, I said screw it. The margaritas made me do it. So I told him where I had to go. I said I gotta do a trop rock show. These tidy whities, they will work just fine. He said, I'll bet you really blow their minds. And I can tell you one damn thing for sure, they never seen nothing like this here before. A harmless victim of my circumstance, a singing parrot head without no pants. The margaritas made me do it. I was half naked and I knew it. I knew better, I said screw it. The margaritas made me do it. Can you believe it? Would you look at me? A standing ovation right here in the street. I think I really must have made some fans by singing in the street without no pants. Now the police, they have just arrived. They said they're gonna take me for a real nice ride. When they ask me how I got this way, I know exactly what I'm gonna say. The margaritas made me do it. I was half naked and I knew it. I knew better, I said screw it. The margaritas made me do it. The margaritas made me do it. I told you they would, Daryl.
I was half naked and I knew it.
I guess we both did.
I knew better and I said screw it.
To the best of my recollection,
the margaritas made me do it. The margaritas made me do it. I was half naked and I knew it.
I knew better, I said screw it. The margaritas made me do it.
Oh yeah, the margaritas made me do it.
Well, I was half naked, hell, I knew it.
Me and my buddy Carl, we knew better, but we said, screw it. The margaritas made me do it.
Hey, put your pants back on.
All right, that's a short song. I tell you what, the margaritas made me do it. Carl Page and Daryl Clanton. Brand new music to the show on Island Time. And we did a small tribute to a couple of greats that we lost in the past couple of weeks. Jimmy Buffett did a song with the great Bill Withers on his album in 2004, The song was called Playing the Loser Again. That is Jimmy Buffett along with Bill Withers. And John Prine started things off with Crazy as a Loon. Like I said, we're going to open each hour tonight with a John Prine song. DK, Dennis King on duty. I've been getting some reports that the WBWC.com link is not working tonight, and there's a room I can go into and fix that perhaps, but it's locked. And the key doesn't work, so I can't do anything about that. But the good news is TuneIn app and radio.net seems to be working. So if you can plug into one of those, or if you're right here in town, 88.3 FM. All right, we're going to take a very quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk to Leigh Ann Gleghorn. She is the president of the A1A Beaches PHC Club down in FLA. They're having a big event in June, and we're going to find out more about it right after this quick break. Check out our website when you get a chance, itrshow.com, itrshow.com. We encore on 4 other radio stations: Beachfront Radio, Radio A1A, Surf 97, and Shore Life Radio. And we have a podcast. That's right. So if you miss all of those, you can still catch the podcast 24/7. And, I have a dedication, but we'll do that after this break. All right.
A long, long time ago.
It's Trop Rock's greatest encore, the Island Fever Showcase at the Surf Ballroom. Join us in Clear Lake, Iowa from September 4th through September 7th, 2020, and experience the event that is already being referred to as the can't-miss event of the new decade. With one of the greatest lineups ever assembled in Trop Rock, performing in one of America's most historic venues, you need to be there in person to experience this incredible event for yourself. Tickets are going fast. Get yours now at surfballroom.com. A limited number remain. This event will sell out. Visit islandfevershowcase.com for more specific event details, including lodging information and the incredible lineup of featured artists.
Thank you very much, DK, Dennis King on duty for our Monday night party right here on the Island Time radio show. I wanted to do a quick dedication from Warren and Darlene out of Pennsylvania. They wanted to say I love you to Millie Marie Taylor, and I'll second that. I love you. She is one of our greatest friends and of the show. She runs a part of Shore Life Radio, and sadly lost her husband a week ago. And I didn't want to say nothing last week, but your friends love you, Millie, and we're with you at this time. It's a tough thing. Tough thing. We're going to go down to FLA and talk to the president of the A1A Beaches PHC Club, Leigh Ann Gleghorn. They have a big party coming up in June. At least they're hoping it happens. Let's talk to Leigh Ann and get the update here. How are you, Leigh Ann?
Great, Dennis. Thanks so much for having me, and love to Millie. So sorry.
Absolutely, yes. So tell us about it's the beach party, right?
This is our 24th annual Beaches A1A Beach Bash, and it's at the Guy Harvey Resort in St. Augustine, Florida.
Excellent. And what are the planned dates?
The dates are June 18th through the 21st.
Okay, and who's going to be there? Who's the entertainment?
Entertainment on Thursday, from 3 to 6. We have Highway 1 Band, and from 8 to 11, Donnie Brewer and the Dock Rockers. And then on Friday, from 11 to 2, we have the Detentions.
Beautiful.
2:30 to 5:30, we have Erica Sunshine Lee. And then our evening entertainment is from 8 to 11 is Jerry Diaz and Hannah's Reef. And then on Saturday, kicking it off for us from 11 to 2 is the Jonas Lawrence Band. And 2:30 to 5:30, we have Bill Cockrell and John Beck. And then closing it out for us that evening is Jimmy Parrish and the Waves.
Excellent. So it's a great lineup. And this is like in St. Augustine area, right?
St. Augustine Beach.
Okay.
Guy Harvey Resort, right on the beach.
I've been hearing about you guys for years, and always good things, and I know this is a big event. So let's pray that things are okay to go by June.
Absolutely. We're keeping our fingers crossed and totally planning on having it, and looking forward to having everybody down.
Do you have a website or somewhere people can go to if they still want to get in?
Absolutely. Our website is A1AParrotheads.org, and you can also email us at A1APHC@gmail.com if you have any issues with booking your room or have questions or anything.
Okay.
Give us an email.
Excellent. All right, Leigh Ann, sounds like a great event, and I know our mutual buddy Fred Wonder has been promoting this like crazy on Facebook. So if you missed any details, we will have it on Facebook.
Absolutely. And just to let you know, we're partying with a purpose for the Alzheimer's Association for this event. So. Really?
Okay. My mother went through that. I know all about that. So that's a great cause.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, fins up.
Awesome.
Go ahead.
Thank you so much.
Okay. I thought you had something else. Fins up to you, Leigh Ann. Thanks so much. And I hope and pray the event happens.
Us too. Thanks so much.
Okay. Have a good night.
Thanks. You too.
All right. There she is, Leigh Ann Gleghorn, president of the A1A Beaches Parrothead Club in St. Augustine, FLA. DK on duty. And we're going to play a couple artists that are playing that event by request tonight. This is The Detentions out of Texas Way. Red Right returning on Island Time.
Daddy was a sailor, like his daddy before him. And all I know about sailing, I learned from both of them. Grandpa'd share his stories of adventure on the sea. He always ended with the same 3 words he'd softly say to me. He'd say, Red Right, returning. When the journey is through, I see the buoy lights coming into view. Red Right returning, I'm headed home to you. Daddy didn't talk much, not after Mama died. Still we'd go out sailing, I treasured every ride. He'd scan the horizon as if searching for her again. He never knew I was listening while he whispered on the wind. He'd whisper, Red Right, returning. When the journey is through, I see the buoy lights coming into view. Red Right returning, I'm headed home to you. Now I'm out on the water with a young girl of my own, and I hope she remembers when she's fully grown. These words of wisdom passed down through all the years, calling out like an old song and ringing in her ears. Let it ring. Red Right, returning. When the journey is through, I see the buoy lights coming into view. Red Right returning, I'm headed home to you. Red Right returning. When the journey is through, I see the buoy lights coming into view. Red Right returning, I'm headed home to you. Time to find a local hooker who can show me where to go. She doesn't have to be pretty, doesn't have to be a pro. We'll go jigging in the morning and troll it in the afternoon. As long as my rod is bending, we ain't coming back anytime soon. Things were looking pretty bad. You showed me how to do it. All you had to do is point the way. I was in a bad slump, worked me right through it. Oh, well, with the money I paid, I ain't never been fishing with a girl like you. You made it look so easy. We spent the whole day zigzagging up the coast from Delray to Port St. Lucie. Time to find a local hooker who can show me where to go. She doesn't have to be pretty, doesn't have to be a pro. We'll go jigging in the morning and troll it in the afternoon. As long as my rod is bending, we ain't coming back anytime soon. For over 20 years we've been fishing pretty steady. She can do it all day and all night. Well, they're skipping on the top or bumping on the bottom. I know I got 'em, hold on tight. Yeah, looks like I found my local hooker. She showed me where to go. She sure was pretty, quite the consummate pro. We went jigging in the morning and troll it in the afternoon. As long as my rod is bending, we ain't coming back anytime soon. You get the message I'm sending, floating around neath the Florida moon. Yeah, yeah. Is that a red snapper?
There we go. Jimmy Parrish and the Ocean Waves Band, Local Hooker, right here in Island Time. That's from his most recent release called I Need a New Island. Jimmy, of course, is right from that area where the Beach Bash is going to be happening. And he will be performing as well. And before Jimmy, we had in there the Detentions, Red Right returning. And the Detentions will also be at that big event. And man, let's put our Parrot Head prayers together that event happens, because that's dangerously close in June. All right, we're going to talk to Donavon Carpenter tonight in just a moment, but I wanted to remind everybody, obviously a lot of our friends, our trop rock musicians, independent guys and gals and bands and solo acts and everything, they suddenly don't have any gigs. So this has been one kind of cool thing about this whole thing is they have all been doing web stream shows on Facebook, so like every few minutes it seems like we have another show to watch. That's the good part. The bad part is they're not getting their paid gigs like they always were in the past, and there's really nowhere to play because that involves people and all that good stuff. So the Trop Rock, TRMA, Trop Rock Music Association, has put together a troprock.org/artist relief fund, and you get on there and donate, and what they're really encouraging is the Parrot Head clubs all across the country to kind of team up and send in, bigger funds together rather than, anybody can donate, but you know what I'm saying. They're challenging the Parrot Head clubs to make, as a club, a donation. And the website, I just want to give that out again, troprock.org/artist relief. Help out our friends that entertain us all the time in this definite time of need. I tell you what, that doesn't deserve a shaker, actually. All right, we're going to go to FLA Way, and we're going to talk to our special guest interview tonight. We have on the telephone Donavon Carpenter. Donovan.
Hey, how are you? Good to see you. Good to hear from you. I'm glad to be here.
All right, fins up. Welcome to Island Time.
Thank you. Honored to be here, truly.
Now, you have kind of recently jumped on the trop rock scene. I started hearing your name about a year or so ago. And you're a country artist, but you've done some traveling. Tell us your story. You're in Florida now, but you're originally from Texas, right?
Right, yeah. I originally from Texas, but I have been traveling in nuclear power as a power plant worker, millwright, turning wrenches, that kind of thing, the last 20 years. And just a couple of years ago, ended up having an opportunity and met a group of like-minded individuals that helped dreams come true. And they heard a couple of my songs, and one of them in particular ended up writing a song about that company with one of their members, Carolyn Smith. And as we wrote that song for that company, it became their anthem, the CoolaBrands.com company. It became Cooler Brands' anthem, and they internally crowdfunded for that song for me to go to Nashville and record that song. And in doing so, we were able to raise, through crowdfunding, enough funds to put some other songs together on that same day, and recorded, I think, 6 songs that day, and then was able to travel around the country. My wife and I, we worked in the spring and fall and had summer off, so we said, well, let's just get in the motorhome and go across the country and tell everybody where we're going. All we needed was enough money for fuel and sandwiches, and, donating hearts is all we needed. And we were able to push the music across the nation and raise enough money to get back to the studio in Nashville and record the other half of the album. And that's kind of where we've been in the last year and a half, is really promoting the album and showing everybody what like-minded individuals similar to what, I've fallen in love with Parrot Heads, with the partying with a purpose. Right. That's kind of what they did for me, was help me get started. And we've had a number of songs that have success from this, and it's just a part of that partying with a purpose mentality. I talk about living in service of others helps take us outside of ourselves, allowing us the ability to see opportunity. And it was an opportunity that presented itself for me a couple of years ago. And like I said, we've been fortunate to travel around the country, and it happened to be one of my other songwriter friends that I stopped by his house, and he asked me, have you ever heard about trop rock? I said, man, I'm a country singer. I don't know anything about rock and roll, but it'll sound country if I sing it. So they started explaining to me, and we sat down and gave it our attempt, and that's where we come up with another beach song. And it seems to have sparked a nerve, and kind of people have seemed to have fallen in love with it so much that we've kind of not redirected our country music, but more dialed it in, I think, to a country, coastal country type sound. And so much so, I tell you, we just have fallen in love with the Parrot Head organizations that, just like what you were just talking about, the beach bash. I mean, partying with a purpose for Alzheimer's. We're talking about with the PRMA, partying with a purpose for musicians. You know, we've spent a lot of time as musicians hoping to raise funds for a lot of good causes, and it just seems that we have become one of those causes there for right now. So
it's sad to say. Well, that's a great story. And another beach song is the song that introduced you to us. I think I started playing that a little while ago. And I know you've been playing a few of the actual Trop Rock events, right?
Sure, yeah, we've been blessed. I tell you, the Parrot Heads and the Trop Rock community, I couldn't have asked for better welcoming. Everyone has welcomed us and opened their arms to us, and we truly feel like a part of the family, even though we just got here. We've been all over the Meeting of the Minds, and then the Music on the Bay, and we just have really, again, just kind of, I do a country music, but I think singing about paradise with a twang, a lot of people can relate. So
I love it. Well, I've heard this story before. The music kind of finds the artist, and they come together, and it's a happy marriage. So tell you what, we're going to play another beach song, and I think we're going to go ahead and let's do Tight Pants Boogie, and we'll talk a little bit more. Does that sound okay, Donovan?
Sounds like fun.
Do you have a website, by the way?
Yeah, DonavonLeeMusic.com. My mother spelled my name a little different than most, so it's a little odd, but DONAVON, it's DonavonLeeMusic.com.
Your middle name is Lee?
Yes, sir.
My middle name is Lee, too. How about that?
All right.
Here we go. Another beach song, Donavon Carpenter, On Island Time.
We've had Jimmy, the Beach Boys, and Kenny. I think old Zach Brown, yeah, he's on board. Sing about the salty air, where you can let down your hair. What the world needs now is another beach song. What the world needs now is another beach song. Something fun and breezy to sing along. Tell me about that coconut rum, the smell of shrimp and getting too much sun. What the world needs now is another beach song. Turn off the tube and the politics too. Don't want to read no more fake news. Prop me next to my favorite palm tree, where I can just do me. What the world needs now is another beach song. What the world needs now is another beach song. Something fun and breezy to sing along. Take a frown, turn it upside down. If you're lost, you can always be found around a tiki bar, singing another beach song. What the world needs now is another beach song. Something fun and breezy to sing along. Take a frown, turn it upside down. If you're lost, you can always be found around a tiki bar, singing another beach song. Around a tiki bar, singing another beach song. So tight. No, it ain't right to wear your pants so tight. The way you look, I can't knock it. Baby, I can read the dates on all the change in your pocket. Tight pants, enhance the way you dance. Tight pants. They got me in a trance.
they look so good on you. But tell your sister those tight pants just won't do. The way she looks is such a drag, like 20 pounds of taters in a 10-pound bag. Tight pants enhance the way you dance. Tight pants, they got me in a trance. Tight pants, come on, let's tight pants boogie all night long. You can breathe. Can't figure out just how you move about. Be careful, don't you call. You're liable to pop the buttons right off tight pants. Enhance the way you dance. Tight pants, they got me in a trance. Tight pants, come on, let's tight pants boogie all night long. Tight pants, come on, let's tight pants boogie all night long.
Tight Pants Boogie. That is Donavon Carpenter, our special guest on the telephone tonight. He is a Nashville-based singer-songwriter, originally from Fort Worth, Texas, living these days in FLA. Donavon, sounded great.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Ooh.
I tell people on that one, sometimes step right up. If you're easily offended, we need you to sign the release form.
There you go. I love it. That's a good song, Tight Pants Boogie. And we also had another beach song, the song that introduced Donavon to Trop Rock and Trop Rock to Donavon. So you're in FLA, and I was going to ask you about a song that you have called Lonely Road, and you have a program for suicide prevention associated with that song or something like that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Lonely Road was written by a young lady, Shanda Hopkins, that sent me. She's out of Newfoundland, Canada. When I was looking for songs for this project, and when she sent me this song, it hit me with such impact that I had to put it on this record. I had to find a way to tell this story, and it's about a young woman. In our case, a young soldier, a female soldier that battled with depression, right, and battled with PTSD, and we've turned and we've moved towards, I've been in partnership with For the 22, an organization that, For the 22, what we do is try to raise awareness of military mental health and suicide prevention. We like what we're trying to, I guess, bridge the gap, what we have determined as PTSD, or post-traumatic stress disorder, sometimes is looked at as post-traumatic military service disorder. And what we'd like to do is bring balance to soldiers' life by showing them how to use this, what we do, a lot of For the 22 is the paddleboarding, balance, bringing balance to military life. But we're wanting to take the military service out of post-traumatic military service disorder, because we want to show that the same stressors that have caused some of those afflictions that PTSD causes are some of the same afflictions that some of our young female population has, some of the young boys. So we want to focus more on showing that through living in service of others, we can take some of those triggers away, allowing us to see opportunity and ability ahead, giving, I guess, purpose to life, and kind of one of the reasons why I fell in love with such the Parrot Head organizations. When you talk about parting with a purpose, a lot of the songs that I have have messages behind the music, and this one in particular, as a Navy veteran myself, sufferer of PTSD, I really think that we can take this opportunity, especially in the times that we are in today.
Yeah.
Most of us feel that we are going through, no matter what we're going through, completely alone, not knowing that there are umpteen thousand other people going through the same similar situation, but that stressor has become traumatic. So the Lonely Road of the song highlights post-military service PTSD victim. And what we want to do is raise awareness, because of military discharged soldiers, 22 commit suicide a day. And we hope to prevent that 23rd from ever happening, number one, but really using this opportunity in the song to allow the PTSD community and the military community to show that we are all in this community together. And we can show that there are ways to minimize those stressors causing the triggers of PTSD moments.
Okay. Very meaningful song, and we're going to play that here in a couple of minutes. So listen to the lyrics, folks. It's called Lonely Road. So you've had this album that came out in 2018, and it says you're going to record a new one featuring some top country artists. Is that right? Their songs?
Yeah, I've been, I have been very blessed again with meeting in the mines and going down in through Florida to the Keys, meeting a lot of the artists that I've met along the way, and sharing my story with them. Everybody is, excited about the independent. I'm not a spring chicken, so it's kind of the
none of us are
the other side of life, if you will. Yeah, Paul Overstreet has become extremely instrumental in mentoring and allowing the opportunity for a couple of songs that he has that are near and dear to me for my country gospel album.
Oh, wow.
And I've had the opportunity to be with John Schneider, Bo Duke, and he released a song in 1985, Country Girls, and I've been kind of following some of this, or being in some of the same cities with him over the past year, and ended up trying to make a bet with him if I could, place on some of these charts, then I would try to get him to sing harmony on his song, Country Girls, with me. I was on his stage down in Louisiana, and was singing that song for his birthday bash for Bo Duke, and he surprised me and came on stage and sang with me. So it was really one of those moments that, hey, I love this song. I'd really love to put it on one of my country gospel albums. Would you sing it with me? And so we've kind of started making those kind of deals along the way.
Beautiful.
I tell people I only need two things, and that's if it's a good song and I can tell it well, let's put it on there.
There you go. Perfect marriage. Is the gospel album a separate album from the country singers-songwriters album?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm working on two different projects. It's a tropical Americana album, to stay along the lines of the TRMA community. But I'm also working on my country gospel album that will probably come later. It's just more specific songs that are have a greater message, but are more of a country tune, country style, I guess, if you will.
Beautiful. I know you've got to be itching to play live again. This staying home stuff is driving us all nuts. But
man, can't wait.
Have you done any of the streaming online, anything like that?
Yes, and we're all week this week. We're going on whole bunch of different groups on Facebook, of course, and YouTube, and really it's kind of get up and personal. I'm looking at doing a music-a-thon probably Wednesday next week, just to kind of go through my catalog of songs that I would normally do, let's say, on a 4-hour show, and keeping my hands nimble and kind of keeping those songs fresh. So I'm gonna do a whole every song I know from start to finish, and we'll see how long that's going to end up, 4 hours or 5 hours or so. But we're putting also some other projects for this next couple of weeks, because we do believe everybody's still going to be under self-quarantine. So we're going to do every 30 minutes a different charity for donations, and some of those are going to be the TRMA Music Fund, and some of them are the CMA Music Funds, Grand Ole Opry, and children funds and things like that, homeless funds. So we're going to try to use our moments of kind of practicing and staying fresh as opportunities to maybe highlight some opportunities for others.
Did you have a time on that web stream again?
We are trying to work those details out. On DonavonLeeMusic.com, we try to keep our schedule up to date and apprised of the new, we're trying to find new ways to reach people all the time. So the Donovan Lee Facebook is a good location. We have a lot of fans that are keeping everybody apprised of kind of how this is becoming fluidly changing every day.
Right.
So we will be having kind of a mass shout out to show some of these other locations. There's some Facebook groups and things like that.
All right.
Quarantine concerts, and
we'll check
DonavonLeeMusic.com and Donovan Lee on Facebook is probably the best way to find out how this is going to change and where it's going to be opening up.
There we go. And also, you can find your music there, download it, or get the physical CD. And
of course,
Donovan, thank you so much for taking some time. I'm going to play that song we talked about, "Lonely Road," here in a minute. But fins up to you. Welcome to the Trop Rock Parrot Head community, and I hope to see you play somewhere along the way. I'm going to plan on being in Key West in fall, so maybe we'll see you there.
Oh, yes, we definitely will. Thank you, everybody, for letting me have this opportunity with you tonight, and I'm so tickled to be here. I can't wait till they raise the flag and we can all get back out there. So we'll see you soon.
Amen, Donovan. Fins up to you. Thanks so much.
Fins up.
She could have told him, but she already tried. Her mind was broken, hurting inside for a long time now. She tried her best. Then many nights she felt so alone. No one was there, so she thought so, but it's too late now. No one answered her pain. To be there.
All right, that was Donavon Carpenter, our very special guest tonight, and the song called Lonely Road. We talked all about that. And thank you, Donavon, for being our guest tonight. How fun was that? Great music. Check out his website.
Celebrating 20 years.
20 years. 20 years. 20 years.
20 years of trop rock on WBWC Berea.
When I get to heaven, I'm going to shake God's hand, thank him for more blessings than one man can stand. Then I'm going to get a guitar and start a rock and roll band. Check into a swell hotel. Ain't the afterlife grand? And then I'm going to get a cocktail, vodka and ginger ale. Yeah, I'm going to smoke a cigarette that's 9 miles long. I'm gonna kiss that pretty girl on the tilt-a-whirl, 'cause this old man is going to town. Then as God is my witness, I'm getting back into show business. I'm gonna open up a nightclub called the Tree of Forgiveness and forgive everybody ever done me any harm. Why, I might even invite a few choice critics, those syphilitic parasitics, buy 'em a pint of Smithwick's and smother 'em with my charm. 'Cause then I'm going to get a cocktail, vodka and ginger ale. Yeah, I'm going to smoke a cigarette that's 9 miles long. I'm going to kiss that pretty girl on the tilt-a-whirl. Yeah, this old man is going to town. Yeah, when I get to heaven, I'm gonna take that wristwatch off my arm. What are you gonna do with time after you bought the farm? And then I'm gonna go find my mom and dad. And good old brother Doug, well, I bet him and cousin Jackie are still cutting up a rug. I wanna see all my mama's sisters, 'cause that's where all the love starts. I miss them all like crazy. Bless their little hearts. And I always will remember these words my daddy said. He said, buddy, when you're dead, you're a dead peckerhead. I hope to prove him wrong. That is, when I get to heaven. 'Cause I'm going to have a cocktail, vodka and ginger ale. Yeah, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette that's 9 miles long. I'm gonna kiss that pretty girl on the tilt-a-whirl. Yeah, this old man is going to town. Yeah, this old man is going to town.
Bobby sitting all alone, corner of the bar, just a minding his own. Young tourists are tickling their bones, bones them, funny bones. A barn daddy, impeccably dressed, not up but down, impeccably down, is watching all the girls as they're walking around and around and around and around and around. A salty shrimper and a heavy-set girl get the wheels turning for a late-night whirl. Mr. Opinion preaches to a crowd. They pretend to listen, but they
just get plowed. Smack in the middle of the whole three rings, an old country boy stands up and sings. Hey, they come from near and far for the laid-back music on a box guitar. Hey, it's always nice, a little place chilling in paradise. Hey, it's a real good time, only thing you can't do is hang around and whine. Hey, everybody is a superstar at the Come As You Are Beach Bar. A group of 16 in from the Midwest. Tables are arranged and orders addressed. Walls are covered with old car tags and pictures of fishermen caught as they brag. Norwegian couples sweating, eat hot wings, saying back home, you can't get these things. And an odd-looking fella walks up to the band and slips a Ben Franklin in the lead singer's hand. Says he's a writer and he's got some good lines. He'd love for them to listen if they get a little time. They pull him up off the floor right in front of the crowd, wailing along as he belts out loud. Hey, they come from far and near for the butterfly shrimp and a nice cold beer. Hey, it's always nice, a little place chilling in paradise. Hey, it's a real good time, only thing you can't do is hang around and whine. Hey, everybody is a superstar at the Come As You Are Beach Bar. Hey, 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 yeah. Hey, it's always nice, a little place chilling in paradise. Hey, everybody is a superstar at the Come As You Are Beach Bar. Come As You Are Beach Bar. The Come As You Are Beach Bar.
This is Larry Thomas, the Soup Nazi for Island Time Radio, WBWC. Listen in or no soup for you.
Calling Paris. Come in, London. Come in, New York. Hello, Rio. The bad news is the world is ending. The good news is there's a party, but you better get here quick.
When you feel like a written off actor on Deadwood, about to get fed to the pigs. When that preacher's bus from hell, blasting just cowbell, parks itself in front of your gig. There's a place you can go called Tierra del Fuego, down in the southern hemisphere. It's kind of Troy without Helen past the Straits of Magellan, and things are always looking up down here. 'Cause there's a party at the end of the world, where the locals do the tango twirl. Forget the temples in Nepal, cancel the fete in Montreal. There's a party at the end of the world. Well, it seems like I've run out of reasons to be here, so I'm just gonna steal from myself. If your attitude's appalling, there's a latitude that's calling. Get yourself past that continental shelf. Now the band that we hired is playing quite inspired, singing Eskimos and eunuchs from Bangkok. And the location's so nice we'll never run out of ice, 'cause Antarctica is just around the block.
There's a party at the end of the world where the locals do that tango twirl. Now don't make that big mistake and wind up with Miss Jamaica. There's a party at the end of the world. Flying machines, yellow submarines, French girls in cowboy decor. RSVP is the needed you see, and they'll all just be screaming for more. I'm more, I'm more. In case you haven't heard, things are getting quite absurd. Nothing really shocks us, that's for sure. Roadside bombers and tsunamis, oh God, how I miss those commies. No one seems to play fair anymore. But I've spoken to the yogis, had some meetings with my roadies, who assure me the arrangements are complete. Just below the roaring 40s, I am gonna fly some sorties. You'd best arrange that cherished window seat. To the party at the end of the world, where the locals do the tango twirl. I don't care about the rapture when there's native girls to capture. There's a party at the end of the world. Who cares that there's no fire? We'll be rocking in her schwire. That's a party at the end. You surely must attend the party at the end of the world.
All right. It sometimes feels like the party at the end of the world, doesn't it, these days? That is Jimmy Buffett from a few years ago. Take the Weather With You was the name of the album, and Party at the End of the World. He's got a brand new album coming out in a couple of weeks, I think it is. Life on the Flip Side. We have the new song with us, and we're going to play it before the show ends tonight. And let's see, before Jimmy, we had Keith Sykes, former Coral Reefer from back in the day, and he's been doing his own solo thing recently. Song called Come As You Are, Beach Bar, great tune. And we also had the late, great John Prine. We're going to open each hour tonight with a John Prine song, and that was by request tonight, When I Get to Heaven, a John Prine classic. It is Island Time on the Sting, WBWC. John Prine was huge with Parrot Heads. That became very clear this week. A lot of fans, Parrot Heads, Trop Rock folks, posted about that. We're going to take a very quick break. There's another Parrot Head event coming up in August. Now, we're hoping August might be a safe month. We just don't know what's going on this year. But this is in Chicago, and we finally got a hold of the promo, so check it out. Summer Chill 2020.
It's time to party with a purpose at the 5th Annual Chicago Summer Chill, brought to you by the Chicago Parrot Head Club. This event, benefiting Cornerstone Services, will take place at our new location, the Marriott in Schaumburg, on August 6th through 9th. The music kicks off Thursday evening with two acts that are brand new to Summer Chill, Eric Erdman, followed by High South. Friday, after you've enjoyed your complimentary breakfast buffet, head on out to the private pool for a full day of music featuring Sonny Jim, Mark Mulligan, and Kelly McGuire, also known as Tres Amigos, followed by Reggie Sterrett. Friday night, we move inside for Jesse Rice, and then the Donnie Brewer Blues Lagoon All-Star Review featuring the Beach Bum Band and all the musicians that are there for the weekend. Saturday, we head back out to the pool for Flip Flop Dave and Catfish, followed by the Detentions and Bob Carwin. Saturday night's main event features corned beef and curry and Rick Lamb and the Fin Addicts. Wrap up the weekend on Sunday morning with our version of Trop Rock Church featuring the Tropical Deacons and Drunken Heathens, Donnie Brewer, Sonny Jim, Bob Carwin, and maybe some surprise guests. Go to ChicagoParrotheads.com and click on the Summer Chill logo to register and get the special room rate. We'll see you there.
That's where it's at. It's time for beer chat. That's where it's at. You got your Pilsner and your Lager and your Belgian Ale. You got your Porter and your Lambic and your Wheat and Pale Ale. You got your Double and your Triple IPA and your Stout. Chris Reed will tell you what it's all about. You got your dark beer and your light beer and your amber too. Now that you know just what you're gonna do, belly up to the bar and order a beer. Chris will help you choose one for the entire year. It's time for beer chat. That's where it's at. It's time for beer chat.
All right, it's time to go down to Florida, Key West, Florida, and have some Key West beer chat. Let's have some beers, guys. We have Dani Hoy and Chris Ream with us.
Hey.
How you guys doing?
Cheers, man.
Yes, absolutely.
Like everyone in the country, we're hanging in there. We're partying at the end of the world.
That's right. That's right. You got that right. You guys have been doing a lot of streaming. I've been seeing you playing in the kitchen, in the front yard, and
anywhere we can find a spot.
Right.
Yeah. And I, credit has to be given where credit is due. The folks who are watching us have been extremely generous and helping us out so much. We appreciate it.
Amazing.
Really? Okay.
It really has, yeah.
That's great to hear.
We're so lucky to have the friends we have.
Yeah.
We're so beyond lucky.
That is great to hear. That is awesome news. And you guys, I'm sure, will be continuing doing that while we're going through this.
Yeah, we don't have a choice.
Right. Well, yes.
We love it, but we're going to do some kind of daily feature. Either it's going to be music or just hanging out or something.
Yeah,
we're going to do something at 5 every day.
Yeah, because we're also doing happy hours, when we're not doing music. And we don't have a tip jar out for the happy hours because you have to have a balance in life. You can't just be always looking for
panhandling.
You don't want to. You don't want it to be a business all the time.
Right.
And over the years, all our friends who we've met, who came in from out of town, and the friends in town, we'll go out, we'll hang out with them. That's what we're doing here. So anybody who wants to join us, if we're doing a happy hour, just come on in and help, hang out with us. We're having a good time.
Yeah.
Right when this thing started, Chris, you went, you took a video camera, well, it was a phone probably, and drove through downtown, Duval Street and everything, and I just couldn't believe. I mean, it's happening everywhere, but to see Key West completely shut down just blew me away.
Thank God, you should see it now.
Yeah, it's even worse.
I mean, then it was one thing, but now it's even weirder.
It's getting dust on everything.
Really?
Well, on top of that, the city's taking the opportunity without the traffic. They're just they're fixing the road.
Oh, I heard that.
They're digging down deep, and they're repaving and the whole thing. All the Simonton and Duval Street are getting a whole new makeover. So crazy.
We're planning on returning to Key West in the fall, so I guess the streets will be nice and spiffy for us.
That'll be great.
Yeah, it'll be good to see you again.
Yes, absolutely.
It'll be fantastic.
Fantastic, and we're going to do beer chat, and it's going to be awesome.
Well, it's a funny thing that you mentioned coming back in the fall for MOTM, but two beers that we're reviewing tonight.
Yes.
Were two beers that Jill and Craig brought last MOTM that we never got to.
You still got some of those.
And we kept them in the refrigerator, and we're saying, we'll use that for beer chat one of these days. Well, tonight's the night.
Oh,
got
beautiful.
beer from New Mexico.
Those
New Mexican beers.
I had some of those. Those were great, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
well, we have the Marble Red Ale from Albuquerque. It's a punctiliously brewed beer, and we also have the Santa Fe Brewing Company Imperial Java Stout.
Yeah.
So,
and both of these are what they call big beers.
They're bigger beers.
They're bigger meaning alcohol-wise. The one we're drinking right now, we're starting off with the red, and that one's 8.5%.
It's a hoppy red ale.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not quite an IPA, but it's they call it a hoppy red ale, and it's nice beer. It's very well balanced, all things considered. It's got a nice hop bite. What type of?
It is balanced. It's balanced by a blend of caramel and toasted malt.
Yep.
It's 8.5% with a 70 IBU. The kettle hops are Cascade, Crystal, Mosaic, and Chinook.
Yep.
And then it's also dry hopped with Cascade, Crystal, Centennial, and Citra.
Yeah.
And
you mentioned the IBU is 70, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more than a lot of IPAs.
Yeah.
This is a New Mexico brewery, right?
Yeah.
Yes, this
was Marble. Marble is the company.
Marble.
And the malts are Two Row Vienna.
That's what's giving you the red flavor, the red look to it. Yeah.
They say it would go good with shrimp and grits, red chili pork tacos, a table of regulars, and a campfire.
Nice. Nice
It's
combo.
doing pretty well on the dining room table too.
And the dining room table works just as well.
It's a nice looking can too.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty cool. But yeah, definitely it's from Albuquerque, and this was from Craig and Jill Brown and Colin Howard when they came here.
Yeah.
Chill.
And Jill and Chill.
They are chill.
Jill and Howard and Colin have Chill.
You got to watch
Right.
those 8 or 9
Yeah.
percenters. I had one of those the other night, and they catch up with you very quickly.
Well, that's one of the things I mentioned to Dani when we started. I said, these are both pretty big beers. And she goes, well, we're really only going to have half of one and half of the other, so we're having one beer.
Okay.
He's already drank his.
God.
I still have most of mine.
I was ready to pop the other one.
Now the thing is, we played music earlier online on Facebook, and Scott Allen suggested we do like an intermission and do a food or a drink or something. So off the top of our heads, we decided to do gin and tonic.
Oh.
Yeah, because we've been doing with our happy hours. We've been doing some of these things.
We did a which daiquiri? The Floridita daiquiri.
The Floridita daiquiri.
We did a daiquiri.
Two different daiquiris are from the originals are from Cuba.
Yeah, and we did the rum punch.
We did rum
which was
punch.
a killer.
Rum punch was.
It was a punch.
It was a punch, all right. Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, we're going to have to look for that. It's like a happy hour time. This is when you guys do that?
Usually roughly 5 o'clock.
We're doing like 5
Eastern Standard Time.
5 to 7 or something like that. So that's going to be our staple for the time being.
I got this new schedule while this is happening. I only work 4 days a week, so Friday night I think I'll be tuning in.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Friday, actually, we're going to be
on a boat.
We're going to be live on a boat.
Live on a boat, just as good.
Not a moving boat, but we'll be on the boat.
On the
Which I
stage.
assume it's not moving.
We don't think it's moving.
It might be moving. It might be a good day for it. I don't know.
Well, we don't
We're
know.
going to do a sunset on our friend's boat out on Stock Island.
Which is, it's a nice deal
It's a 48-foot catamaran. It's nice.
Nice. Well, since
Yeah.
none of us know when we're going to get on a boat again, we will live vicariously through you watching that stream. See that?
Yeah, that's the whole idea that we're trying to do. With these the concerts that we're doing and the happy hours, we just want people to just get no matter what you do in life today, you're going to get bombarded with the virus news, and
Right.
you have to be, But it's also nice to be able to get a little bit of window where you're away from it.
Absolutely.
For everything. So that's what we're trying to do here: make people smile and laugh and have a good time. So we act pretty silly sometimes, but
Absolutely. And that's what we're doing here tonight. So,
yeah, exactly.
So you have a stout also, you said?
Well, it's it's called a Java Stout. They infuse it with there it goes, with coffee beans, roasted coffee.
Okay.
Yeah, hurry up and finish that beer, Dan.
Well, apparently it's a locally brewed coffee, or locally.
It's locally roasted. Yeah.
Locally roasted.
Yeah, and locally being Santa Fe.
Santa Fe, okay.
Yeah, because again, these beers are both from.
I have to give a shout out to Fred Wonders, Fred and Millie Marie,
Fred Wonder, Millie Marie?
Linda Robb, and Rain Judon.
Rain Judon?
Yeah, and all of our friends that are listening
Yeah,
tonight.
Rain got the virus.
Yeah, like we're just saying hey to everybody.
Yeah.
That we love. Fred said he loves beer chat. Millie Marie is having a good time here. So
Good.
Yeah. It's nice to see so many people on the Monday night show now.
We're growing.
I remember like a couple years ago it was a little quieter. It's so nice to see all these familiar faces.
Well, you know what else? Right now, people don't have a lot of things to do.
Right.
It's catching on.
Yeah, we're
She
all
says
like-
coffee beer is awesome, Chris Rain.
Who said that?
Millie Marie.
Oh, excellent.
She likes coffee beer.
Yeah.
She probably likes coffee.
You guys mentioned Rain Judon. They did a story on Rain in Biloxi. A television station did a story on Rain, and it's on our Facebook.
Oh, I saw the link.
And he's doing better. It sounds like he's gonna be He's gonna come
Thank
out.
God.
Of this. Yeah.
And it's a roll of the dice.
And we drink.
And we drink. There we go. The Rain slogan.
And this beer is a very nice, roasty, toasty.
Oh my God! Yes.
Stout. It's delicious.
It's got coffee all over it. I think I'm going to be up till 2 in the morning.
Uh-oh.
Or maybe 3. I should come up for a social.
Here we go.
Social!
Social, beautiful. You guys can hang out for the rest of the show.
Pardon?
You can hang out for the rest of the show. Dani will be awake.
Yeah.
It's going to be perfect.
Yeah, well, we were listening to you from, I guess we tuned in somewhere around just after 10 o'clock. Maybe 10:10 or 10:05 or something like that. And that's when we had the thing with the station. Dan's like, "They're not, I'm wrong with the station."
Oh, yes.
Well, I couldn't hear anything, you know.
But she figured it out. She's
Yes.
a genius.
There we go.
Oh, no, I just, like everybody said, tune in. I'm like, okay.
Tune in tonight.
Here's a picture.
So what do you rate the stout? You got up, thumbs up, or?
This is so good.
Totally thumbs up. There's 2 thumbs up.
Really? Okay.
If you like coffee, if you don't like coffee, you'll hate this beer.
Yeah.
I'm not-
It's just it's like super, like coffee grounds kind of coffee, coffee stout.
We should be playing your song "Coffee
I
Drinking
was-
Girl."
Coffee drink.
You read my mind, Chris. I was just about to say I did hear that you're a coffee drinking girl. There we go. So
I
there we go.
love coffee.
There we go.
This
And
is an 8% beer.
Yeah.
it's an 8% also. Okay.
Yeah.
And by beer, we mean a Canada's Imperial Stout made with locally roasted coffee beans.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for taking a few minutes and
DK, thank you.
joining the.
No, thank you. It's nice to check in with you.
Absolutely.
And I'm glad to hear that folks are being generous while you guys do the shows, and we look
They're
forward.
totally generous. Yeah, they're fabulous people, and we're so appreciative of it. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you, we have some friends who we see them from time to time, not all that often, but we did our live broadcast today, and after that, I took the dogs for a walk, and I bumped into them, and they specifically were coming over to hand us an envelope with a check inside of it.
Wow.
I mean, that's
Right there in
just
person.
amazing.
That's
They're such nice people. I
Yeah.
just can't believe it. I'm just overwhelmed by
that's fantastic.
people's love.
And their generosity and everything, yeah.
This is the time to help out our musician friends. Absolutely. All right, guys.
And we're doing everything we can to do our part. We're doing what we have to do on our end to
Sure.
get the funding and whatever. But this is just unbelievable.
Yeah, it's really, really great. Yeah.
Something.
The funny thing is, I thank people and they thank us back. Oh, thank you! How you guys are doing this? So it's wonderful.
Let's hope it doesn't go on.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
He's got things to do.
Get back to work.
This hopefully this does.
Don't you have a radio show to run?
I got to do this radio show. Hopefully this doesn't go on much longer, but fins up to you guys. Thanks so much, and hopefully by next time we talk to you, maybe things will be better. That would be an awesome thing. Thanks for calling, guys.
That would be amazing. Yeah, you're right.
All right, fins up, Dani and Chris. Beer chat.
Fins up.
On Island Town. Social.
Cheers.
I'll catch up with you guys later. All right. Social wise. All right. Dani Hoy has a great song called Escape. Let's do it.
So bad it almost froze my bones. I gotta pick up my friends, pack my clothes, heading towards summer. At the
Do folks get fired up for the Island Time radio show? Just listen.
There you go. You asked for it, buddy.
I love it, John.
I was tired of my lady. We'd been together too long. Like a worn-out recording of a favorite song. So while she lay there sleeping, I read the paper in bed. And in the personal columns, there was this letter I read. If you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain, if you're not into yoga, if you have half a brain, if you like making love at midnight in the dunes on the Cape, then I'm the love that you've looked for. Write to me and escape. About my lady, I know that sounds kind of mean, but me and my old lady have fallen into the same old routine. So I wrote to the paper, took out a personal ad, and though I'm nobody's poet, I thought it wasn't half bad. Yes, I like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. I'm not much into health food, I am into champagne. I've got to meet you by tomorrow noon and cut through all this red tape at a bar called O'Malley's, where we'll plan our escape. So I waited with high hopes, and she walked in the place. I knew her smile in an instant, I knew the curve of her face. It was my own lovely lady, and she said, oh, it's you. Then we laughed for a moment, and I said, I never knew that you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain and the feel of the ocean and the taste of champagne. If you like making love at midnight in the dunes on the Cape, you're the lady I've looked for. Come with me and escape. If you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain, if you're not into yoga, if you have half a brain, if you like making love at midnight in the dunes on the Cape, then I'm the love that you've looked for. Write to me and escape. Yes, I like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. I'm not much into health food, I am into champagne.
Rupert Holmes, a classic. Late 1979, early 1980. We had an Escape double play. That's right, Rupert Holmes. Before that, we had Dani Hoy with her song called Escape. And thank you to Dani and Chris Ream, Key West Chris, for Beer Chat tonight. A lot of fun. Here's a guy that we played 10 years ago on the show, and he had a couple albums, and I heard he's kind of cut back on music these days, but I thought, I haven't played this album in ages. Jambo Joe Bones. The CD was called Bar on a Beach. It came out about 2010. This was an old favorite on Island Time. Pirate Wench for the Night on Island Time.
I was playing my guitar at the Buccaneer Bar when this vision started walking toward me. With gunpowder black hair, an icy blue stare, leather boots up to her knees. The corset she wore made for cleavage galore. She approached with a rum and a beer. With the heat she was bringing, forgot what I was singing when she breathed these words in my ear. She said, yo-ho, prepare to be boarded, prepare to be boarded tonight. I'll surrender the booty, do what you will to me. I'm your pirate wench for the night. Well, she left a little note, said meet me on my boat, then disappeared into the crowd. Took a swig of my beer, I was grinning ear to ear, and I sung her little message out loud. She said, yo-ho, prepare to be boarded, prepare to be boarded tonight. I'll surrender the booty, do what you will to me. I'm your pirate wench for the night. When the show was all done, I grabbed a bottle of rum, swaggered my way toward the shore, made my way down the dock. I was ready to rock with this pirate girl I'm longing for. Well, I didn't know her name, but I called out just the same to every boat I stumbled by. But my calls went unanswered, so are my chances of loving this woman tonight. And I sang, yo-ho, prepare to be boarded, prepare to be boarded tonight. Surrender the booty, do what you will to me. Where's my pirate wench for the night? Yo-ho, yo-ho.
Side of them railroad tracks, never knowing where I was ever gonna end up at. And they say there's a life full of wonder at my fingertips, so I had to pull myself up by the bootstraps. So I'm packing my bags, sick of wasting time. I'm not gonna waste my life away. So I'm packing my bags, sick of wasting time. I'm not gonna waste my life away. Now I'm walking down the middle of them railroad tracks, seeing both sides and different ways of life. I don't know where I'm ever gonna end up at. Hoping these tracks will lead me to a better life. So I'm packing my bags, sick of wasting time. I'm not gonna waste my life on the other side of them railroad tracks. I'm glad I packed my bags. I didn't waste any time. I'm not gonna waste my life away. I'm glad I packed my bags. I didn't waste any time. I'm not gonna waste my life away. So I'm packing my bags. Sick of wasting time. I'm not gonna waste my life away.
Hi, this is Lisa Michaels, and I'm Trop Rockin' on Island Time Radio with Dennis King.
I'm here on Captiva Island at a tropical resort. They've got flora and fauna and all sorts of water sports. It's my yearly business meeting, and it won't cost me a dime. But I can't help but think there's a better use of my time. So Monday I went fishing with an old friend, and Tuesday we went sailing. We found some great wind. Wednesday I met her, so Thursday's just a blur. I had a laid back attack, and I don't wanna go back. I'm surrounded by consultants. They sure make a lot of dough. They got their noses in places I don't care to go. I'd rather network with pretty women and train with alcohol. I'll get more wisdom at the bar from graffiti on the bathroom wall. So Monday I went fishing with an old friend,
There he is, the late great Jim Morris and Laid Back Attack. And let's see, before Jim, we had Jambo Joe Bones, Pirate Winch for the Night. And Dani Hoy was in there with Escape, and Rupert Holmes was in there with Escape. And Mike Carpenter, our good friend from C-Bus, Columbus, Ohio, he requested, he said, you should do a Jim Morris song every week. And I was doing it for a while, and I guess I got away from it, but we're back on it now. We're going to do it. Every week we'll have a Jim Morris tune in there. DK on duty, Dennis King. It is the Island Time Radio Show.
Aloha. This is Ricky Hanna, and you're listening to the Island Time Radio Show, where the palm trees sway to that island beat on WBWC Berea. Oh, right. That's what I like.
I got glue on my string. That's the way that the world goes round.
I know a guy that's got a lot to lose. He's a pretty nice fella, kinda confused, got muscles in his head, ain't never been used, thinks he owns half of this town. Starts drinking heavy, gets a big red nose, beats his old lady with a rubber hose, then he takes her out to dinner, buys her new clothes. That's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round. You up one day, the next you down. It's a half an inch wider and you think you're gonna drown. That's the way that the world goes round. I was sitting in the bathtub, counting my toes when the radiator broke. Water all froze, I got stuck in the ice without my clothes, naked as the eyes of a clown. I was crying ice cubes, hoping I'd croak when the sun come through the window. The ice all broke, I stood up and laughed, thought it was a joke. That's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round. One day, the next you down. It's a half an inch wider and you think you're gonna drown. That's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round. You up one day, the next you down. It's a half an inch wider and you think you're gonna drown. That's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round.
Long time ago on Cayman Brack, an old man said to me, you could spend your life, your jolly life, sailing on the sea. You could search the world for pretty girls till your eyes get weak and dim. But don't go swimming with a mermaid, son, if you don't know how to swim. 'Cause her hair's green as seaweed, her skin is blue and pale. I'll tell you now before you start, you can love that girl with all your heart. You just can't love the other part. You're not gonna like the tale. I signed on to a sailing ship, and my very first day at sea, I saw a mermaid in the waves reaching out to me. Come live with me in the sea, said she, down on the ocean floor. I'll show you a million wondrous things you've never seen before. So I jumped and she pulled me down to her seaweed bed, and a pillow made of tortoise shells she placed beneath my head. She fed me shrimp and caviar upon a silver dish. From her head to her waist she was my taste, but the rest of her was a fish. She had hair as green as seaweed, her skin was blue and pale. I'll tell you now before I start, I love that girl with all my heart. But I didn't like the other part, I did not like the tail. Then one day she swam away, I sang to the clams and whales. I miss her fins and her seaweed hair and the silvery shines of her scales. Then her sister, she swam by, set my heart in a whirl. 'Cause her upper part was an ugly old fish, but the bottom part was a girl. She had toes as pink and rosy, her skin was smooth and pale. Her legs, they were a work of art. I love that girl with all my heart. I don't give a damn about the other part. That's how I end my tale.
My just a pelican. We're good. It's 70 degrees. There's a cold front ripping through the Florida Keys. So grab your parkas, turn off the AC. If it gets any colder, we're all gonna freeze. Well, oh, it's 70 degrees.
She got a monogram on her beach chair, fabric down her Louis Vuitton, toes painted pretty, she sits in the sand. On her fingernails are little palm trees, Ray-Bans cover her eyes, rubbing lotion all over her golden tan. She'll make your head spin round and round like a weather vane in a hurricane. She's a crazy little beach girl, turns every man into a cabana boy. Crazy little beach girl, puts her hand in the air, margaritas appear. Crazy little beach girl, her sexy smile says let's have fun. Crazy little beach girl, just looking for a little island love. Wow. She got her name on her favorite bar stool, hanging out under the tiki hood. Don't need no tab, all the drinks are free. Looking fine in her see-through wrap, pink bikini underneath, swinging those hips, singing with the karaoke machine. She'll make your head spin round and round like a weather vane in a hurricane. She's a crazy little beach girl, turns every man into a cabana boy. Crazy little beach girl, puts her hand in the air, margaritas appear. Crazy little beach girl, her sexy smile says let's have fun. Crazy little beach girl, just looking for a little island love. Wow. Don't you know she's a big old flirt, knows a little attention never hurt, makes you crazy with a little hair stroke, a coy smile and mysterious, gives a wink when her friends walk in. Good Lord, boys, there's more of them. Crazy little beach girls turn every man into a cabana boy. Crazy little beach girls with their hands in the air, margaritas appear. Crazy little beach girls, their sexy smiles say let's have fun. Crazy little beach girls, just looking for a little island love. Wow. I'm talking crazy. Island love. Good kind of crazy. Island love. I'm talking crazy, crazy, crazy. Island love, love, love. Good kind of crazy, crazy, crazy. Island love, love, love. Good kind of crazy.
I love that thing. That is Donald James and singing about the crazy little beach girl. We know him, we love him. Lee Guest was in there as well. Brand new artist to the show. She's down in the FLA. She's been putting out these happy hour videos every day, which is fun on Facebook. I guess she does some comedy as well as music. And this album's total trap rock. It's called Burr. Or no, it's called 42 Bridges. The song we heard was Burr at 70 Degrees. Lee Guest, she's going to be a guest on Island Time very soon. That's right. And The Mermaid from Barefoot Man by request tonight for Warren and Darlene in Pennsylvania. Big Barefoot Man's fans, I should say. So we'll send that out to you guys. Arm stretch time of the show. Having a good time tonight on Island Time. DK, Dennis King on duty. And let's see. This is a song that was done by Toots and the Maytals, classic reggae band. And this band kind of updated it and made it a little crazier a few years ago. And I love this take of it. This is Real Big Fish with Monkey Man on Island Time.
Hear the monkey boy!
Saw you, I only heard that you were hugging up the big monkey man. I never saw you, I only heard that you were hugging up the big monkey man. It's alright, never tell me. Hugging up the big monkey man. It's alright, never tell me. Hugging up the big monkey man. Now I know that, now I understand. They're turning the monkey on me. Now I know that, now I understand. They're turning the monkey on me. Aye, never tell me. Hugging up the big monkey man. Aye, never tell me. Hugging up the big monkey man. Hug up on the monkey man. Right on time with the monkey boy.
Celebrating our 20th anniversary of being on Island Time. It's the Island Time radio show on 88.3 The Sting.
Days I spent with work and kids. Soon as we're home, we're gone again. Need some time, you and me. A place where we can take it real easy. So let's head to the lake, get out on the boat to where the marker says you have to slow down. The waves of light can rock this boat around. Cooler is full and you're looking so high. Radio playing our favorite trop rock. We need to spend some time alone in a no-wake zone. Back in this cove, we can be reached. Life in here is set on idle speed. Turn off our phone, been left alone. We're floating this water all day long. So let's head to the lake, get out on the boat to where the marker says you have to slow down. The waves of light can't rock this
some time alone in a no-wake zone. In a no-wake zone. Let's head to the lake, get out on the boat, to where the marker says you have to slow down. The waves of life can't rock this boat around. The cooler is full and you're looking so high. The radio's playing our favorite drop rock. We need to spend some time alone in a no-wake zone. In a no-wake zone. We need to spend some time alone in a no-wake zone. In a no-wake zone. In a no-wake zone.
I could say her line back in a satin dress, in a room where you do what you don't confess. Sundown, you better take care. The fine girl been creeping down my backstage. Sundown, you better take care. The fine girl been creeping down my backstage. Been looking like the queen in a sailor's dream, and she don't always say what she really means. Sometimes I think it's a shame, and I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. Sometimes I think it's a shame, and I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. I can see her looking fast in a faded jeans. She's a hard-loving woman that may feeling mean. Sometimes I think it's a shame, and I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. Sundown, you better take care. The fine girl been creeping down my backstage. Sundown, you better take care. The fine girl been creeping down my backstage. Sometimes I think it's a sin, and I feel like I'm winning when I'm losing again.
Gordon Lightfoot right here on Island Time, the legend himself with Sundown, and that's from a recent live album. I got a chance to see him, it's been 8 years. Boy, time flies. It was about 8 years ago I saw him. If you ever get a chance, it's the most unconcert experience you'll ever have. And what I mean by that, there's no merchandise or anything. He just comes out and does his thing. It's an experience. You got to check it out. We had Real Big Fish in there with a Toots and the Maytals cover, Monkey Man, Percy Abel with No Wake Zone. Percy's going to be on our show very soon. And a little while ago we had That's the Way the World Goes Round. John Prine was in there. Corey Young, Broken Compass, Grady Yates, and a Florida Key. It's all tonight on Island Time. It's getting to be late night, folks. And we're thinking about maybe perhaps after tonight's show.
Social!
Yeah,
ziggy zagga, hoi, hoi, hoi! Ziggy zagga, hoi, hoi, hoi! Ein, zwei, drei, Sofa!
That's our buddy Mike Mad Dog Adams from the Roundhouse Bar. And you know what? It's coming up, I think, next Sunday, the Whiskey Light show at the Roundhouse Bar. Now, Mad Dog won't be there, but Ray Fogg is the MC. But the thing is, with all this quarantine stuff going on, they're going to do it on a live stream, but still from the Roundhouse Bar. On stage, Ray Fogg will do the toast. It'll be strange, but and what they're doing is they're also inviting everybody that's doing the watch parties, celebrating the turning on of the light, to post their watch parties. So that'll be next Sunday. Look for that on Facebook. The Whiskey Light show online for the first time ever. All right, we had a request for a very talented songwriter who helps Jim Asbell out a lot with his music, and he's doing his own thing as well. And we're going to have him on the show here in a not too distant future. But this is one of his tracks. His name is Dwayne Allen Harlick, and this is Gotta Laugh on Island Time.
Gotta laugh to think that we were ever really so in love. Weren't we a pair? I get a laugh from quiet conversations and all the tender moments that we share. I laugh so hard that I can barely stand it. 'Cause losing you was not the way I planned it. No, no. Each time I hear a song or see you and me in some old photograph, I gotta laugh. Every night I think of you, wrapped up in the arms of your new better half. I gotta laugh, even though it tears me up inside. Oh, I gotta laugh, or else I'll cry. Gotta laugh to think about the evening we went dancing in the rain. Weren't we insane? Waking to the radio, making music soft and slow again and again. Funny how time doesn't change a thing. You're still the soul in every song I sing. And each time I hear a song or see you and me in some old photograph, I gotta laugh. Every night I think of you, wrapped up in the arms of your new better half. I gotta laugh, even though it tears me up inside. Oh, I gotta laugh,
baby. Slip into your favorite red dress. I'll be patiently waiting. It's been a while since we've had a night, the two of us together. Don't wanna keep wasting time, 'cause how long is forever? Candles are out in sight, and the white wine is working. So show me what I'm missing when you're awake and gone. You've been driving me crazy, the way we talk on the phone. I've got a little buzz, so hurry up and come home so we can turn on the lights down low. Go on and romance me. Bare feet dancing round, spinning in circles in the kitchen. Tabletop set for two. Sinatra is singing. I got butterflies I can't hide. Oh, what I'm feeling. Going over lines in my mind like I did in the beginning, when we couldn't keep our hands off each other. Every night started just like this. So show me what I'm missing when you're awake and gone. You've been driving me crazy, the way we talk on the phone. I've got a little buzz, so hurry up and come home so we can turn on the lights down low. Go on and romance me. Ooh, yeah. Boy, you look so good when you walk through the door. Ooh, yeah. Lose your tie, let it fall to the floor. And show me what I'm missing when you're awake and gone. You've been driving me crazy, the way we talk on the phone. I've got a little buzz, so hurry up and come close and kiss me. Turn on the lights down low. Go on and romance me. Go on and romance me. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Go on and romance me.
Love it. That is the lovely Aubrey Wallet, and she is the Saltwater Gypsy, of course, and Romance Me. That's the name of her EP, although that song isn't on that one for some reason. Before that, we had Jimmy Buffett, brand new music, Down at the La-Di-Da, brand new from his new album. Hopefully, not hopefully, we will be hearing more cuts from that new album very, very soon. Before that, we had the Beach Boys. 1992, they decided, let's re-record the very first song we ever recorded in 1961. Let's re-record it in 1992 with all the modern studio techniques, and that's the result. Surfin', 1992. We also had Gordon Lightfoot a while ago with Sundown, Real Big Fish with Monkey Man. That's going to do it for DK and Island Time. I hope everybody had a great time. Next week, the plan is to talk a little bit about the Island Fever Showcase with Bart Mason and possibly some surprise trop rock guests checking in. Should be an interesting show next week. We got to get this thing planned. I haven't really planned it yet, but that's the theme for next week. So hope you can join us, everybody. We're going to have a lot of great music, of course, and have a great week, everybody. Fins up.